You're on camera, Mr. President.
Good evening. Although I shall not be present at this historic summit meeting, I present this in the hope that our great nations may learn to live in peace.
It was someplace high up. World Trade Center, that's it. There we go, the World Trade Center, and it's going to be a hell of a lot easier for me to take off than it was for him to land.
Tell this to the workers when they ask where your leader went.
Computer simulation, tracking Air Force One.
It's down. It's the escape button.
8:46 a.m., New York City, New York. American Airlines Flight 11 is allegedly flown into the North Tower. This is the widely known video of the attack, shot by Jules Naudet. At face value, it may not look like much. However, upon closer inspection, in case you missed it, one more time. If you look closely, you'll notice that the shadow of the plane meets the building after the flash occurs. This means that the flash is not the fuselage colliding with the building, but rather a separate event. Not to mention that the flash is twice as wide as the fuselage itself.
Are you picking up the target blip?
Right on course.
How's your altitude?
I'm going in.
Within minutes of the attack, news teams from all over the city had their cameras trained on the World Trade Center. Therefore, the second impact was covered by almost every conceivable angle. This footage was shot by CNN. On the underside of the fuselage, an extra piece of equipment is visible.
When questioned about this, Boeing representatives refused to discuss it due to national security.
This is what the underside of a Boeing 767 should look like. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bring it back. Did you catch that? A missile is fired seconds before impact.
Also, notice that the flash is reflected in the fuselage of the plane.
The flash is also present in footage taken by Evan Fairbanks, Jennifer Spell, and CNN. Al-Qaeda certainly couldn't have added this equipment at Logan International Airport. So where did this plane come from?
at us.
911! 911!
That's basically the worst parts of the Bible.
The Bible calls this day Armageddon, the end of all things.
Damage? Total, sir. It's what we call a global killer. The end of mankind.
It's the survival of the human race, Pliskin. Something you don't give a shit about.
Hey, you guys wouldn't be able to tell us who actually killed Kennedy, would you?
General, we've got 11,000 people at NASA trying to figure that out right now. When we know, you'll know.
These documents stated that William Greer, the driver of the president's car, a Secret Service agent, and ex-chauffeur of the Lodge family, turned in his seat and fired with this assassination pistol at point-blank range at the president's head. Watch closely. Keep your eyes on the driver.
$1993, World Trade Center bombing, remember? During the trial, one of the bombers claimed the CIA had advanced knowledge. The diplomat who issued the terrorist visa was CIA. It's not unthinkable they paved the way for the bombing purely to justify a budget increase.
You're telling me that you're gonna fake some terrorist thing just to scare some money out of Congress?
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Hennessy, I've no idea how to fake killing 4,000 people. So we're just gonna have to do it for real. Oh, blame it on the Muslims, naturally.